Okay everybody, and welcome back to a new episode. In this one we're looking at Dogecoin again, because obviously over the past day or two this one has been increasing in price again. I do believe that Elon Musk has tweeted about it again, and that has sent the price of this one flying to all-time highs, I do believe, and we can see that now we are in the 6 cent range. I think a lot of people were anticipating a sell-off, and you know what guys, I actually thought it was going to remain pretty flat if a new catalyst wasn't to come. Obviously we are seeing that Elon has tweeted about it again, and that has kind of sent this one increasing to the upside again. I think we are looking at some potential now with this one, because we have a lot of different interesting things to report on in this episode on why this coin could actually be taken seriously into the future. So of course in this one we're giving a quick analysis, and of course asking, is this a currency that you should buy, should you be looking into this one, and all that kind of good stuff guys. If it sounds like a plan, if you might enjoy this episode, please do leave a like and subscribe. It would be appreciated as we are trying to grow this channel. And with that being said, remember, I am not a financial advisor. Make sure to do your own research before investing in anything, and especially with a coin like this, the market cap is so low, and of course the price per coin is so low, it could rocket either way. It could lose you a lot of money or make you a lot of money, so please be aware of the volatility in this coin. But with that being said, we're going to jump straight in. Let's go. So yeah guys, the first thing that I want to focus on in this video is the actual cap of this, currency if you will. So of course currently it is apparently worth about 12 billion. This was only 2 days ago, so that's a whole currency cap. And we can see, looking over to Bitcoin, the cap of Bitcoin is apparently 648.2 billion. So I know guys, it's a bit too early to be comparing this one with Bitcoin, but we can see guys, there is a bit of a comparison there, and obviously Bitcoin is far ahead in cap. And I think this is something that people do need to be aware of, because I think a lot of people are getting a bit too optimistic with this one, seeing it as the next Bitcoin. And we were talking about this one on Discord only the other day, where people were saying that they wish that they bought Bitcoin when it was at a price of Dogecoin. But yeah guys, that is fair enough, but obviously that doesn't mean that history is going to repeat itself. Dogecoin definitely does have some potential if it carries on, but obviously there is still that risk, and I definitely don't think it's going to be the new Bitcoin anytime soon. Is that a bad thing? Absolutely not. There is still potential for a new coin out there. We do see other coins out there like Ethereum and others which I can name off the top of my head, but we won't for the purpose of time, that have actually got a decent cap, and of course their coins are worth a decent amount as well. So of course, just because this one isn't going to be the new market leader is not necessarily a worrying thing. Now of course a lot of hype has come into this one recently, and I think that is definitely a questionable thing, because it also does see the potential to drop. And if we are going to be looking at this one, it's definitely a more speculative play, as Elon Musk himself did say, because obviously yes, it does have potential to rocket if people do get interested in this one, but it has the potential to drop just as fast. Is that a bad thing? It can be, obviously, if you are on the wrong side of that, so I would make sure to be cautious when you are going into this one. But obviously guys, this one was kind of invented as a joke, the coin if you will, and of course now it is being taken a bit more seriously. Obviously only a few weeks ago people were taking this one as a joke still, and right now we can see that Dogecoin is actually becoming a fully fledged cryptocurrency, which is being accepted by many merchants. I think that's very interesting to see, honestly, because now we are seeing this coin actually having a real purpose in society. And I think if this one does continue to grow on the same level, we could be looking at some good long-term potential. So I've said it before guys, I'll say it again, with cryptocurrencies I don't follow them 100%, I follow them when they are interesting, but I think for a cryptocurrency to actually have some meaning, it needs to have a stand and an actual use. So for example with Bitcoin, people do actually use it for spending sometimes, and of course people do trade it as well. With Dogecoin, it's looking at a lot of trading as people are buying it, and of course if we do see this being used in a lot more places, it definitely does have potential to see long-term growth, and I think that would be a fantastic thing for this currency. So guys, when it comes to buy points, obviously it's still early days with this one. I think it is a more speculative play, but would I buy it at this current price? For what it is guys, I absolutely would. Obviously I wouldn't buy too much, I'd only risk what I can afford to lose, because I definitely see this one seeing a drop possibly in the future. And I think yes, that can be concerning if you have a lot of money in it. So I've seen people that are saying that they are risking their whole life savings on that. I would absolutely not do this, because I can obviously see it dropping by a significant amount, but obviously it is high risk high reward with Dogecoin. The potential long term is there, but right now it is still too early to say. So maybe guys, if you were to buy only a few coins, a few hundred, because obviously it is worth only 6 cents, and of course hold that for a longer period of time, maybe it might actually equate to being something over a longer term period, because right now, like I said, we are seeing this one actually being accepted in many different places, and that is interesting because it is kind of an indication of the start of something potentially for this one. I think that's very, very, influential into this price in the future, because like I said, if we can get some actual use behind this one, we could be looking at a long-term one with some some great potential in the market. And I think this one definitely does have that potential if it does continue to be accepted by places, and of course if it does keep getting hype by Elon Musk, because of course everybody follows Elon Musk and kind of believes in what he says, and I think that that has influenced the price as well. So of course it definitely depends how much he does hype it up as well, because obviously if he does stop, it definitely does have the potential to drop a little bit more into the next month. I don't think that's too worrying either, because obviously it is a very volatile coin and there has been a lot of traction around it for the longest time, and we can be seeing some decent growth overall over a long period. So of course, like I've said again, I'm going to repeat it, if I was going to be buying this one, I would only afford to risk what I could lose, but obviously it definitely does have that potential over a longer term period if it does keep getting accepted. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick episode. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.